Hi, Daphne Love here.
And crazy.
Welcome to Daphne Love and Crazy Elaine's podcast on Let's Spill the Tea.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're waiting for some people to come on, let's go ahead and talk. What you do today?
What did I do today?
What did I do
I went and got some, because I have this tub with jets.
Uh-huh.
And some black stuff has been coming out, driving me nuts.
Oh no.
So I haven't been able to use it.
Uh-huh.
So I tried everything, went to Walmart, whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I finally went to like a pool store today and they gave me the stuff and it worked.
Oh, nice.
So when I get home tonight, I'm going to soak in that sucker.
You're going to be all soakity soak
Mhm,
with
and a
my
little
little
smoky
rubber
smoke.
ducky. Or is Eric going to be your rubber ducky?
Oh, no.
Just
This
kidding.
is just relaxation.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
And went to the store with my kids and that's it.
Halloween's just around the corner.
I know.
Friday, you guys. OMG. Friday.
I still don't know if we're going to go out or stay home.
Yeah.
We haven't really decided yet.
Uh-huh.
Like part of me wants to go out.
Yeah.
But part of me wants to just like put on some like character pajamas and stay home.
Stay home.
And watch some scary movies and popcorn and
all that stuff. I think
be
that'd
warm.
Be great.
It's going to be cold.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for some we're just waiting for some people to log on.
She's like,
it's me.
You stingy lady.
Never. Me be stingy. Are you kidding? I'll sit in the back.
I'll sit in the
back. I'll
take
sit in the
a
back.
seat.
I'll be like, I'm in the back. All right.
In the back. Oh, and then this weekend we celebrated my niece's engagement party.
Oh, nice. How did that go?
Great. It was great. It was nice to see everybody, all the smiling faces.
That's always such a wonderful thing to gather around with loving family.
When everybody's all happy and they're smiling, like it's wonderful.
It's just a wonderful thing. Yes.
I left with so much peace. It was like,
that's beautiful, girl.
It wasn't even like stressful.
It couldn't get more beautiful than that.
It couldn't, huh? It could not.
I told you. You. But no, I mean, me, I just we did the bomb party.
Oh, there we are.
I know, there we are. We did the bomb party stuff this weekend and just had a pretty busy weekend. We cleaned the garage up a little bit, so that was nice. It's looking better every day.
Your garage is always packed.
Oh my gosh, girl. You don't even know. It's like crazy, but it's starting to look better. Excuse me for a moment. I'm going to be talking on my phone real quick. Okay. So,
and man, if we had a garage, hey Carissa.
Hi Carissa.
If we had a garage, Eric would have that up to the top. Yeah. He has our side yard, our backyard, our front yard, full of everything.
See, that's us. That's
hi, beautiful ladies.
Hi,
you're beautiful too.
It's just a lot, but I'm like, I want my car back in the garage already. But it's just we have the big project of the studio, expanding it.
We got to get your
side by side out. I know. So we have to really do that for sure.
And the fall trip won't be bad. You have a heater.
Oh, exactly.
A big old fire out there.
Yeah.
Bundle up.
Bundle up.
That's when you get cozy with each other.
Exactly. Give me 1 second here. I just want to.
I was talking to Eric's cousins, Carlos and Abby, and they're down to go. They have a trailer too. They just got it, so they're all excited.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so they're down to go, and the kids are like, "We'll try it." And even if it's not Halloween, we'll still do a hayride. And I have like a portable. What are those called? Not
heaters.
Portable. Yeah, but it's not a portable heater. It's a. The topic for today is what's going on with our government, like when our tariffs, our the shutdown, because a lot of people are going to be getting their food stamps or their Medicaid, or
Is it Medicaid too, or just food stamps?
All of it.
It's everything.
It's all connected.
Oh, okay. See, I don't really know too much about
so when you apply for something, you apply for like, I think. You have 3 options, I think, because I recently helped my nephew. I remember it said food assistance. There's 4: food assistance, cash assistance, medical assistance, and then there's it's not LIHEAP anymore, but like electric
for your electric and stuff like
assistance.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Um, I guess we'll just go ahead and
I've
start
learned to read
talking.
every small print.
Yeah, on this topic about, the shutdown that is going on and
It's
how
our 5th week. I
it's
think we're in our 5th
affecting
week.
people out there, and it's been all over too that the people that
Krista put, yeah, it's going to be hard on me now.
yeah,
I
that get
know.
SNAP benefits and, all that stuff is, going to be suspended as far as
Hey,
I heard.
Jason.
Hi,
Jason put, we are
Jason.
going down the hill. We're going to be worse than Cuba. The Nazi regime
Yeah.
is taking over. We
It's
just, I think we have to have faith in God.
yeah, it's just,
He'll always provide for us.
he will. It's a big deal for a lot of people, I mean, there are pros and cons to, people getting benefits and, whatnot. Everybody has different situations. And, before we really start this topic, it's just
Mhm.
opinions. We're not on any
Side.
side,
I've been
blue
on
or
both
red,
sides. I've been on both sides.
I'm
I've gotten
just me.
assistance and I've not gotten
Yeah,
assistance.
I'm
So
just me. And I just want to clarify to everybody that,
no judge zone here.
yeah, this is not, siding with people or anything like that. It's just stating facts of what is going on
What could
here
happen?
in New
What cannot
Mexico
happen?
and everywhere in the world. We're screwed right now. And it's not only about snaps, it's about people who work for the
Losing their
government.
jobs.
They're getting furloughed, laid off,
Did
whatever
you
you
know
want to
people at the
say.
airport are working for free?
Yes, and I believe it's even Southwest Airlines, and,
Mhm.
this is a big deal, you guys, like, what can we do to make things
Jason
better?
put, the problem, that's the problem. Our government don't believe in God. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, it's
And,
very
you
true.
know, the
Yeah.
ones who do, it's okay if they don't, but the
Mhm.
ones that do, you just pray and a good outcome
Exactly.
will come to you.
Exactly, because it's a big deal, it's a big
It's
deal.
scary for a lot of people. There's,
Yeah.
we were just talking earlier before we got on
Mhm.
that there's a lot of single parents out there that are going to have a hard time. It's going to be harder.
Yeah, I mean, because, well, I was scrolling through Facebook and, I follow KOB, and so Michelle Grisham or Lujan Grisham, whatever her name is,
Just
um,
kidding.
was stating that November benefits were gonna be
Might be.
might be suspended, and like 460,000 New Mexicans rely on this stuff,
Mhm.
right? So I was looking, and you get really rude and hateful comments, but then you get other comments that, you know, and I understand where everybody comes from, when it comes to getting benefits and stuff like that. But there are some people that really do need them. I mean, you know,
And there's some people who are born into money.
yeah, and it's a hard thing, and sometimes you just need the help. You could even be working and need food assistance because everything is racking up, but
Well,
our
there's a new law.
paycheck.
There's a new law that they want you working so many hours, and by the time you do, you won't qualify for food
Yeah.
stamps no more.
you know I mean, well, then they
Um,
need to start paying people better.
Jason put the warship money, and that's going to be destruction of our planet, money, and evil.
Yeah.
Yep, it sure is.
I believe that.
That's why we have to not be evil towards others. Rather, they're
Yes.
evil to us or not, we have to just turn
I
our
just
cheek.
ignore everybody. I'm like, you know what? I'm not
But
I don't like that. I just
I
don't.
gotta say, in my life, I've actually needed assistance,
Mhm.
and I have not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same, same.
I've gone to Toys for Tots, and I've given to Toys for Tots.
Yes. Hi,
So,
Tracy.
hey Tracy, I don't see her.
She just popped up
Oh,
on
okay.
mine.
Go ahead.
We're talking about government shutdown and SNAP
Hey
benefits
Tracy, I see
and
you now.
people being furloughed, laid off, and stuff like that. Just kind of real quick. That's what we're talking about. Okay, go ahead.
And like I said, I've been on both sides. I've needed
Mm-hmm.
assistance. I've not needed assistance.
Yeah.
I've given to Toys for Tots, taken from
Mm-hmm.
Toys for Tots. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's not easy. Even when you have a
Same. Yeah.
2 family income, it's not easy.
Yep.
But luckily, something out of the good news out of this, there's free daycare starting November.
And is that still on even though
It's
the
still
government
on. Hey,
shut down?
Samantha. We got to get you on here,
Hi.
girl, for your massage. I need one.
I know, right?
You have to come and give us one live.
So we're just really we're talking about like opinions and what you think about this, and because people have
Samantha,
mortgages.
we're talking about the shutdown, the government shutdown, how people are going to get their SNAP, how people are going to lose their houses,
jobs, they're getting furloughed. How are they going to pay their
Tracy
bills?
put, I'm cooking, so I may not comment, girls. That's okay.
Okay.
Cook us something good. Just kidding. Do you deliver?
I know, right?
And that's another thing. People are going to start learning to cook more at home.
Yeah.
Like I know people say, oh, I barely get this much of food stamps. Well, get you some potatoes, beans, flour,
Yeah. Okay. So say some people qualify for $25. Hamburger meat, a big thing of hamburger meat's gonna cost you almost that $25. Then you have to potatoes and
but
eggs.
that's like if you cut it up into like a pound, that's at least all week.
Exactly. But $25, like seriously, why not just say you don't qualify?
Yeah. I mean, for reals.
Yeah, seriously.
Would I go through all the bull crap to get $25? No.
Yeah. Mostly if, just get
It's
ramen noodles.
It's a lot of work.
5 boxes of ramen noodles for the weekend. A case of the generic Cokes.
Samantha, Jason says he needs a massage too. See? Once we get, you can come on with us, people will know who you are.
Yeah. So what do you think about all this, Vic, babe? Hello?
Hello?
Hello there. Can I take your order?
What do I think about it?
Yeah.
I think it, I think it sucks for the people that do get food stamps, assistance,
Yeah.
everything that's involved.
Yeah.
But
there's a but.
Then again, I mean, it's also not a good thing to rely on something like that. To put all your eggs in one basket type of thing when it comes to assistance. Like everybody on the planet at one time in their life is going to need help with something. It's human. I guess a human thing. But I mean, to just,
are you chewing?
I was going to tell him, are you eating?
Maybe.
Gosh.
Chewing in my ear.
Swallow.
But no, I think I think it's a bad thing that they take it away right away. So, I mean, when it comes down to this, I ask, where is all this tax money from all the marijuana sales that they have been bragging about?
Where are they going?
We've gotten so much money in this marijuana tax, hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay, well, where's this money? Start putting it where it really needs to go.
Yeah.
Put it towards, the New Mexican citizens, that need it. This is a time where we need it. So put it where it's needed. Where is this money going? This is state tax money. There should be money put back into the state, into the citizens. Where is this money?
Yeah, all the taxes we pay every day.
Exactly.
And taxes go up, but you know what? We don't. Hey, Vaughn, we're talking about the government shutdown and how it's going to affect people. People are being furloughed from their jobs. No one's going to wait for their mortgage payment.
Yeah,
where are they going to live?
Yeah, people used to be like,
they don't even get assistance.
I make $100,000 a year. Yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, maybe that was high class. That ain't high class no more. You're
but
like
either way,
class,
like I said,
maybe even not.
People, I get, okay, they're going to stop the food stamps for a bit. That's hard, but there's food banks. There's Good Samaritans out there. We will be, and I was going to say this to you, but I forgot. We will be researching where there's going to be food banks, and we will be announcing it as this goes on our podcast.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
And there's restaurants that are also offering a free piece of pizza. We'll get to all that, but we're going to start researching and giving out options where you can go. So come every week, and we're going to have places where they're going to have free food banks for food. And if you have money sitting around in your little coffee can, buy some food, donate it. Donate some food to these pantries. They need them right now.
Because, they say like 460,000 citizens are going to be, because they all depend on benefits. I mean, and I get that's a lot, and maybe there's not a lot of people who do need them, but then there are some that do need them.
Jason put Tim Keller in Lujan pockets. You're
Thank
right.
you.
You're right.
Thank
You're
you.
right.
You know.
So we got to remember now that the rewind. We got to remember, New Mexico, we're voting this year.
Mhm.
And I hate to be political, but whatever you don't like, don't vote for
Yeah.
again. Because if you think you're
Yeah.
going to vote, okay, it's like you have a boyfriend. He cheats on you, you take him back. He cheats
Mhm.
on you, take him back.
Yeah.
Well, you think it's going to change anytime after that?
Nope.
No. So if you keep voting for the same person, you're going to get the same results.
Exactly.
To get better results, you got to look somewhere else
Mhm.
and give them a chance to, to
Yeah.
do the right thing. But like I was saying, people that are furloughed, there's at least food banks for people without food and people that donate, places you could go eat. But people that are furloughed from their jobs that do not get assistance,
Mhm.
their mortgages are going to they're not going to wait for them.
Car payments. Utilities,
Utilities are at least hauling. The P&M, gas company, the water company, they're all stopping the federal workers. I mean, they're not stopping.
Mhm.
It's all like it did for COVID. They're just, I can't remember what it's called.
Mhm. See.
Putting it back. But
you have to pay it back,
but
and then you're
once
gonna
you
have
get your job,
you
you're gonna have to
know.
catch up on that.
See,
You're gonna have to
that's
catch up on that. You're gonna have to that's putting everybody way
in
behind.
debt.
We're not getting ahead.
Yeah. And then they'll put you on a payment plan and say, okay, well, depending on how
And
much
if you miss,
owe,
then you're off that payment plan.
yeah, and
Because
you're
I've looked
done.
into this.
Yeah.
We're not just talking out of our
Mhm.
behinds. We're really looking into this. And
Yeah.
there are places that are helping. They had this,
Mhm.
and we'll look for those too. This weekend, there's a place at Albuquerque High School that was helping people pay light, gas, water. And if you really need that help, take it. If you don't take it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you have money to buy your kids, then don't go to Toys for Tots. It's only obvious.
Yes,
But,
exactly.
all these politicians, they all have money. Their
Mhm.
families are taken care of.
They don't have nothing to worry
They don't have
about.
to worry. It's us that have to worry.
Yes. And it's just, it sucks, for everybody in general, mostly for like the government, employees and stuff like that. That has to be tough.
The airlines are working for free, I heard, all the workers there.
So how long do you think?
So people are calling out sick. So
yeah.
to fly, it's going to take forever.
Yeah. How long do you think it's going to take for, us to get it reopened?
This is one of our second longest government closure we've had.
Nobody's because I don't really do politics, so I don't really know.
I watch it because my husband and my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, they're all about that life, and so I can never get away from it. But I was confused. I did a test and I came out like in the middle, like I wasn't red, I wasn't blue.
Yeah,
because I agree with some things and then I disagree with some things. Like, recently we've gone back to a church, to a Catholic church. Do I agree with everything? No. But what I agree with, that's what I do. So I guess it's just choices. And, what's going to happen to all our airline people? They're calling in sick.
I know.
If someone has an emergency to get from here to there because their child is sick and they're working out of town or somebody has a death in their family, like, how are you going to get there if there's nobody working the planes or the airport?
It's not going to be good at all, you guys.
See, the government, the president and all them, they have their own stuff. They don't got to worry about that.
They're all rich.
Yeah, they don't have, and there's some people here that have their own little planes and jets.
Yeah.
And stuff. Not jets, planes and helicopters. And,
there's some people, even, if some are furloughed off the government, they probably make good money. So, because a lot of smart people save money.
That's all I was going to say. If this hasn't taught you anything, it's taught me to make sure I have savings.
Yeah,
something in my savings because you never know what could happen.
But it's just, it's terrifying, mostly for, and I'm sorry, but, I feel for people, and the homeless people not being able to get their food or,
well, I feel sorry for them too, but I've dealt with a lot of them because where I live,
Yeah.
there was so many. I mean, there were so many houses that were trying to sell me food stamps. They had no kids and they're trying to sell me their food stamps. I mean, if you're getting them for the wrong reasons, I mean, that sucks, but
Yeah.
they're out there asking for food. People give them food. They
Not
don't want
all of
it.
them.
Not all of them, but a lot of them don't want it.
Yeah.
They want money because it's happened to
Jason
me.
left a message.
Want me to read it?
Oh, he said, so we pay taxes, by the year 2040. The government is going to leave us by ourselves.
Mhm.
And he also said, F the religion, excuse my language, in the church. They are evil. Why don't they give the millions of dollars to the people? They give it to the Pope. The Pope is the number one most disgusting person in the whole world. Agreed with you on that one. I have to agree with you on that.
I mean, I don't know. I've been involved in churches for a long time, and there's one church that I went to, and I'll say which church it is.
I believe in God,
It's,
but no religion.
St. Francis Xavier. Those people really, they give out lunches to the homeless.
Yeah.
They really use their
I
money.
mean, there are
they're
some
a
good ones.
small little church
Yeah.
that has no money.
Yeah.
They're not driving Cadillacs and
those are true people
Escalades.
with true hearts.
These
They're
are
not greedy
older people working every day,
Mhm.
making sandwiches, making sack lunches to give out. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not every religion, not every person that's religious is bad. Just like not every homeless person is bad. Not everybody's bad. There is still some good in the world. So,
Well, absolutely.
don't base
I mean,
one
I'm here. You know what I mean?
don't base one experience you've had with the church or a person with anybody else because there is differences.
Yeah.
And I agree. I'm not too much for religion.
I mean, look at priests. They molest their ushers. I mean, come on.
I mean,
religion's
my
evil
son was
too.
not usher. What was it called?
Or what are they called?
Altar boy.
Altar boy.
My son was an altar boy, and I never left him alone at the church. I never left him alone with the priest. I still blame the parents for that. I mean, why would you leave? You can't trust nobody. Those are your kids. I just feel like, I don't know.
Tracy put, not all churches are like that, but some are. Exactly. And then Jason put, I believe in God. I know need to go to other man to get to God. They use their people to get money only. I believe that.
One time, speaking of that same church, St. Francis Xavier on Broadway, they called me and they asked me why I wasn't turning in my envelopes. And I was like, well, we haven't had no money.
Yeah.
And she told me, we don't want your money. We want to know you're here.
See, that's good.
That's a good church.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Yolanda.
Hi, Yolanda.
You agree with me? Thank you.
Yes.
But it's true. I mean, for one person's bad, you can't blame. It's like reading a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Like, because someone did me wrong, I don't expect Daphne to not talk to them.
Yeah.
Because her relationship with them could be totally different than it is with me.
Exactly.
So I think, I don't know. I just think right now we're going through hard times. They said we're going to be going through hard times.
Yeah.
And people who do depend on food stamps, Medicaid, probably housing, the furloughed workers, like I feel really bad for them. Like, work is slow all over. I have a friend, I won't mention her name. I was with her this weekend and she said houses aren't selling.
Well,
nobody
who can
has
buy a
money.
house with everything that's
Nobody
going on?
has money.
You know what
Everybody's in hard times right now. And there's some that aren't.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to get bashed for it. But the more money you have, the stingier people are. I've noticed in my lifetime.
Yeah.
The ones that have less are the ones that give the most.
Yeah.
I've seen that with churches. I've seen it with people.
I definitely see that.
Even if you're at the Dollar Tree and they say, hey, you want to donate a toy? What's $1? I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. But if you have it, donate one. There's a kid out there waiting for something under their tree, especially this holiday week, this holiday year. It's going to be a cold, dark winter, like they say.
Yeah, it's, just everything's going up in prices. People aren't getting paid enough.
Hey, Adriana, we're talking about the government shutdown and how a lot of people are losing their jobs and their financial
Mhm.
assistance, their food stamps, or they call it what, SNAP now?
Yeah, snaps.
SNAP. I don't know what it
Mhm.
means,
Yeah, me
but
neither. Supplement, nutrition,
nutrition
something.
assistant program.
Oh, there you
We
go.
did it. Oh,
I was like, I don't know.
we're gonna have to check it and see. Fact check, McBabe. Fact check. But there's gonna be a lot of people going through a lot of,
Mhm.
there's foster parents that aren't gonna get paid,
Mhm.
and they're doing a good job. Foster pets.
Exactly.
Like, we rely on that for homeless pets, kids that don't have
Mhm.
families. There's a lot
Yeah.
of people in nursing homes. But like I said, one good thing coming out is there's free daycare now.
Yeah.
And now in November,
Free
there'll be free
daycare.
daycare for everybody, regardless of. I don't agree with that because I think they should go by income, but I don't think someone who makes $100,000 should get free daycare.
Yeah.
I think if you could afford it, why wouldn't you pay it? I mean, that's just my thoughts.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Jason,
sure if you're making that, your kid's in like private daycare.
you'd be surprised because there's a daycare I know of that lots of lawyers and doctors and all these people take their kids to. It's pretty exclusive daycare in Albuquerque. Jason put Google it. Google right now. It was a pastor got mad because then one lady gave him only $1,200. He wanted $2,000. And Tracy put, they're gonna send all the kids back to cuff. Oh, CYFD. That is crazy. That's another thing that money goes to them too. We
Mhm.
already have kids sleeping inside buildings with nobody there to watch
Yeah.
them.
Yep.
I mean, our world is getting bad, and
Super
it's
bad.
not just the people, it's our government. That's why
Mhm.
I say now is a voting year. Go out there, and if you don't like what's going on now, vote different. You think your vote doesn't matter? It does. I mean, we got to stay together, guys, because
Yeah.
the government, they're too much. Us people, us American people have to stick together.
I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not political. I just think the government is corrupt,
Oh,
period.
very, very. Politics are
And I
always
can't
corrupt
side
everywhere.
with any president because I just live day by day
We've
and
had some
take it
good
as it
ones, though.
comes, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
we've had some good presidents and good outcomes to them.
yeah, I don't trust people, and
No, you can't.
you can't trust people, and that's
Mm-mm.
why I don't believe in religions, because religions have too many different restrictions,
Mhm.
and you know,
Tracy, quit reading my mind. Get rid of
yeah,
Keller.
yeah.
Tracy said, quit reading my mind.
Well,
No,
that's
I'm
the
just saying, like, I'm
thing.
not telling you who to vote for. I'm just saying, if you don't like what's going on now, it's time to make a
Yeah,
change.
it is, you
That's all I
guys,
say.
because
It's easy to go take pictures and videos of yourself
Mhm.
somewhere.
Oh, I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say,
But
but yeah,
don't say. I know what I can read your mind.
yeah.
I read her mind.
Was a balloon
But
involved?
But the parks getting shut down, like the national parks are getting shut down
Everything, you
because they can't
guys.
afford to pay their rangers. So what's gonna? Luckily, it's winter. I still go winter camping
Mhm.
because we have a camper. We have a mini split that keeps us warm and cool in the warm in the winter and cool in the summer. And that's the best time. There's no mosquitoes. You have to
Mhm.
go fires. But I mean,
Yep, and then Jason put, the government is the number one gang in the world that don't like competition.
exactly.
It's truth, guys.
It's
It's
true.
truth. And then who are the ones?
If you're on here, guys, say hi because I can't see who's on here.
Let's get Darren White.
Yes, Darren White. You're my
Yeah.
man. Let's give it up for Darren White.
And it's
Yep, Tracy, it's get Darren White. Yep.
we need change, you guys. Like, we really need change, and all we could do is just hope. And
Jason put, I'm running for governor of New Mexico next year. Do it.
yeah,
You can.
do it. Just do it.
You just have to have the followers. Hey, maybe Daphne Love and Crazy Lane can do something.
Right?
Imagine, hell no.
Be like,
I don't want to be nobody's boss.
me neither.
Even when I worked, I didn't want to be the big cajon. I want to do my job and go home.
But I don't know. Like, there's certain people that
I'm not
I
a pick
know
me.
and that have like a job, okay, and then they get like a better position
It goes to their head.
and it goes to their head, and it's like that bugs me. Because I think you should be grateful, not act like you can't touch me. I think you should be grateful about stuff
Grateful
like
that nobody tells what you really do.
Exactly.
Tracy Snow put, Darren White was good when he was the sheriff. He was the chief of police too. He did good. Our streets, if you look back, I'm gonna have to get the statistics. I can't remember if it was 2014 till now. You would freak how much the murder rate has gone up. How much and it's a lot of teens.
Remember I was telling you when we were talking
I
about
mean,
the
people
perfect neighbor with the kids playing outside.
People are afraid of their own kids these days, dude. They'll kill their own parents.
Yep.
Why? Because we don't have curfew. Do you remember when we were young, we had curfew or no? Yeah, we had a curfew. We couldn't be out in the streets all night.
No.
We had party patrol. If there's parties, they would stop and check to make sure the kids weren't drinking.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We had one of those because my parents would have big old parties.
Oh, okay.
And they would stop and they would make sure there's no minors drinking.
Dang.
Yeah. Let's see. Jason put, too many women getting abused. Oops.
Oh, he must have taken it down.
No, it goes to the top, I think. Sorry, guys. It'll come up. When it comes back up, we'll read it.
Yeah.
It'll pop up again. It's a scary time in the world right now. And I just feel like things are just going to get worse. You got to prepare yourself for the worst. My husband's a prepper. I laugh at him. But now, I mean, I'm grateful he is because we'll have frijoles.
Yep.
We'll have rice. We'll have tomato sauce.
Yeah.
We'll have enough food to feed ourselves. We have land that we can easily go get meat off of.
Exactly.
Not everybody does though, but I'd be willing to share.
Yeah.
If you need firewood for the winter, let me know. I'll meet you up in my land. I have tons of wood.
She does.
Why buy it? And it's a 3-hour tour. Just kidding.
A 3-hour.
It's a 2.5, 3-hour ride, but it's a beautiful ride.
It is. It's a pretty
beautiful ride. If you go to El Mar País, it's a beautiful ride.
It is.
But if you need wood, come and get some. Okay. I want to stop the abuse of women. Too many women getting abused and disappearing around the reservations and around New Mexico. I don't know why. And Jason said him too is a doomsday prepper. That's good.
Yeah. Not me. I'm all, just take me out, man.
That goes back again to drugs. Women on drugs, homeless women that are desperate. They get, they're disappearing because they're promising them a better life. And I had a male cousin that during that whole Medicaid fraud, they took him to Gallup and they left him there. They took his identity and left him there.
That's crazy.
Hey, Zena. Hope you ate for me tonight, Gail. We're talking about the government shutdown and how some people won't be getting their assistance. Some people are losing their jobs. Like it's rough.
How can you pay your bills? And bills aren't cheap, man. Rent's not cheap. We're in
people pay for
times.
Apartments, but people pay for houses.
Exactly.
And it's hard to qualify for a house. You got to have pretty good credit, like
and a pretty good down payment or something.
A pretty good down payment or something.
Or else you're going to be paying $2,000 or more a month.
Probably.
Yeah.
These days, and then you get this little ass yard, a big house, but a little ass yard.
Yeah.
And then you have people telling you,
or with the little fence, and they could see everything.
Yeah, or people telling you can't have a little weed out there. What's that? The association.
Yeah.
Zena put, everyone's going to blame Trump and not the Democrats. Well, I think it's a mix of both because I feel like, of course, we all know they don't like each other. It's okay not to like somebody, but you could still be in the same sandbox and play. You play over there and you play over there and you agree to disagree. But when you're in a line of government and stuff like that, you have to put your feelings aside for that.
Yeah.
I've had some talks with some politicians that come to my door And I don't know if you've got any yet, but I have. And I've asked them some questions and, they were hard to answer for them. And, that's what I do. I just look for what I think needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Jason put, I've been doing research a lot. Women get killed in New Mexico and abuse, and nobody's doing anything about it. I mean, you're right. Cops can't do their jobs these days. If you get stopped by a cop and you're wanted, just give yourself in. You did. My dad always said, you do the crime, do the time. If you're resisting, if you're fighting them, well, of course, if you pull something out, if I get stopped, I'm gonna have to let I have a gun, officer. It's for my protection. It's blah blah blah, and they'll say, okay, hand it to me. Okay, I'm not gonna pull it out and start shooting or reach into my pockets and act like I'm or getting something. I'm gonna try to tell them, I'm going to try to obey the best I can because they are our authority. Cops are our authority. And when you don't want to get out of your car, you don't want to listen to them.
You run from them.
You run from them. What do you think's going to come out of that?
Exactly.
Nothing good. So,
and Zena put, Democrats don't want to sign the bill because they want to give the illegal people money when we can't even help our homeless people and vets.
Okay, Zena, I'm going to disagree with you on this. Only because I've known some people from Mexico and none of our family, neighbors of mine.
I don't really have a lot to say on this.
We're talking about
I'm not,
the government
political,
shutdown.
So I don't know too much about that. I'm like, Elaine, you take it.
Zena, let me read it again. Zena put, Democrats don't want to sign the bill because they want to give the illegal people money where we can't even afford to help our homeless and our vets. Well, I've known people, and like I said, nobody in our family. Okay, it could be true to you, but I've known
it's not true to me. It's what's going down.
I've known single mothers that are legal here from Mexico had an illegal husband that worked her ass off. She had 3 kids and worked her ass off. Went to school, worked her ass off. Where did he end up? They ended up divorcing, and he's back in Mexico, but she never got assistance for her kids. She did get Medicaid, so I shouldn't say she didn't get, but she didn't get food stamps. She worked a real job. As a single parent, figured it out, and her kids are grown now. But Tracy put, cops are crooked. Some are, not all. I know cops too. Some are very crooked. I remember
Elaine knows that all of Albuquerque,
all of it.
So,
well, because Andrew has a lot of friends, and when I was younger, I don't know if you remember, but in our district where we lived, we had a normal cop in our neighborhood. He'd always be, we lived by the park too.
Yeah.
And he was a very crooked man. He busted my brother-in-law, and my mom went out there because he was like really abusing him for no reason.
Dang.
Like kicking his legs open and yelling at him like if he had something, and he had nothing on him, not even a knife.
Yeah.
Not even a pencil.
Yeah.
And that guy was very corrupt. But I had a neighbor who was a cop, and he was really good. He was really, really good. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Ash. Hi. We're talking about the tariffs and how they're closing down.
Okay.
Parks.
Over here, it says the shutdown resulted from partisan disagreements over federal spending levels, foreign aid rescissions, and health insurance subsides. Right? Subsidies. I'm sorry. So tell us about that.
So basically what's going down is they can't agree on a bill, and it's just basically just sitting in limbo.
So it's just one bill? Which is the bill again?
It could be multiple bills. It could be one bill. It's basically a bill to give the government funding.
Okay. Jason put, I'm talking about the disgusting chief that runs the reservation is corrupt as hell. And he's probably number one abusive in reservation. That's what I'm going to crack down if I was a politician. Society forgets about young women and young children. It's right. I mean,
you're really for the women and children, and that's awesome.
That's
Jason.
Good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And again, Our chief of police, if someone else is voted in, he promised in the first debate he's gone. So vote wisely. And as she put, that's awesome though, that's how it should be. Government assistance should be lived off, shouldn't be lived off forever. It should only help people get off their feet when struggling. I feel like only disabled people and elderly that get help that is needed.
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. Like,
I
what
mean,
about the
it's true.
disabled people? What are they going to do?
There's a lot of people, Zena, that like to get their food stamps and sell them.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been guilty of buying them. I ain't gonna lie. Jason put, but we got $80 million to send to Argentina. I don't get it. I mean,
yeah,
I don't get why we have starving people in the world when we have all these movie stars making, a lot. But again, I'm not going to go back to saying everyone is like that because not everyone is like that. Some actors that make a lot of money send a lot of money. Whether they use it the right way or not, I don't know. But there's some actors that collect their money.
Yeah.
Oh, one actor just died and she left all this money for
her dogs.
For her dogs.
Tracy put, yes, get rid of chief of police. I'm telling you.
When he hit that car, we would have been in so much trouble and he didn't get no reprimand.
At all. He even got an expensiver vehicle,
Cruiser.
I think. Yeah.
Jason put, and now corrupt Trump is going to take over Venezuela so he can take over the oil. What a corrupt regime. Trump is a mafioso. I know the guy since New York. I work for him. He said disgusting person he knows to manipulate people, brainwash people. And Tracy put, it's not the job of the actors and actresses to support the people of the United States. That's a career
you're right.
That they chose. You're right. You're right. But I mean, if I had money, I wouldn't mind sending money. I wouldn't mind at all.
Yeah.
And like I said, some do. Some really do good stuff.
But then again, you said too, the richer you are, the greedier you are.
A lot of times.
That's kind of
that's why you have money. Well, that's why you have your money.
Yeah.
I'm saying if I had the money, I would do it. We're not all the same.
You could say that now, but what if? Like I've told you I do that, and then you've told me, well, what if when you actually have that money there? We don't know. We think that we would, but what if we don't? Because we're like, oh my God, we need to save it for
a rainy day.
If something happens and we need it for our own family. It's not our job to support people. It's not like rich and famous and stuff like that. But I just think,
Zena put, that's the point though. That's why we are in the government shutdown, because the bill that isn't signed is going to give money to illegals, and that's why it's in limbo. We need help from our people first. Then
unfortunately,
other people,
how the world is.
Yeah, the world is. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's what McBabe read. And Tracy put, I mean, a lot of actors, actresses do support children's stuff. But it's stuff like overseas. Yeah, that's true.
And then Jason put, Chief Medina, he need to lose some massive weight.
You're all about that weight trip, Jason.
Oh,
he
my
does,
gosh.
though. He takes care of himself.
We can never have a great topic if you're not in it, Jason.
Yeah.
He takes care of himself. Tuning in.
He does. He eats right, works out. He's what are those health nuts? I wish I was. But you're right, Tracy.
And we all have our opinions.
Yeah, we're all gonna agree to disagree, but I mean, I don't think it's just about illegals. I think there's people here that take advantage of systems too.
Yeah,
there's women that are on housing that have men there, and they're not supposed to.
Yeah,
there's.
Are you talking about that one that they just busted or whatever?
No, is there one?
Oh, okay. Shh. Never mind. Go ahead.
I didn't even know.
I wasn't paying attention. I was just.
I'm just saying.
Thinking.
It's been that way for years. I mean,
yeah. I thought you were talking about that.
There's
one
people
dude that had kidnapped females.
No.
Oh, okay.
We could talk about that. That's a good topic.
Yeah.
But
it's just this world is scary, and this is what
worse.
I'm saying. Live every day as it's your last, because you just never know. You just never know what's gonna happen. Esta aquí, she's
doing shit.
breaking everything.
I didn't break it. I threw it.
I'm kidding.
I kidding. I kid.
But, it's scary, like, yeah, I love helping my family, and I'll always be there for my family or the people I love, and even strangers out there when I can, or if I get that signal to help them, because I get a signal to help certain people that I know are in really, really dire need. But other than that, of course, I'm not going to be supporting like a drug addict. I'd want to support them to get help.
I look at people because we've
talk to them, and let them know those sources.
Zena put, you guys need to read about it because that's mainly what the bill is about and why we're in shutdown. Well, McBabe just read something, and I thank you for the hearts. It didn't really say much about that, but I mean,
tell us a little bit about it, Zena.
Yeah, and what do you mean by illegals? Like what? Like just a nationality or from different countries? Like what do you mean by illegals?
Tell us.
Tell us what you think.
We thought this would be a good topic just because of like Mexicans, losing their, SNAP benefits and, like what people thought and whatnot. Because, like you were saying,
I wish I could see who's all on.
The disabled and all that.
If you're on, say hi.
I'd like to know what you know. So.
And Jason put, we don't have money for the American people, but we have $80 billion to give Argentina. I don't get it.
Right. And I read something about that too through the governor. Like she was saying, if the food stamps or snaps get, I just lost my brain thought.
Everyone's out for themselves.
Yeah.
And so you got to protect you and your family.
And they want to send them all to food banks. 460,000 people, they want to direct them to go to food banks. Can you imagine the lines and who knows the fights?
They're already running
rioting.
Out. They're already running out.
And they say, oh, well, we can fund 80 million or something.
Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi.
I'm glad you're tuning in with us. Get your mind off some things, girl.
We're talking about the government shutdown. How people have lost their jobs and losing their SNAP benefits. Who knows if it's even going to affect disability and Social Security? They say no as of right now. But if it continues, our place is going to go to shit.
It really is, you guys. It's like we're going to all be living together. Hey,
can I, together.
We'll just, start building.
Hey, I have land.
Yeah, I already have the land. Like, let's go.
I already got. Hey, we all have trailers.
Let's get out of here, man.
I got the land. We all have the trailers. Let's go. We'll build our own little community out there. We'll grow our own food.
But
live off the land.
It's scary. It's a scary thing.
It is really scary.
And it looks like Zena, she really researches and pays attention to that stuff.
So we're waiting for her to reply.
Yeah.
It is scary, Sandra. Because we don't know what's going to happen next. Everybody's like, we are going to try to get on here and on our podcast and tell you where there's going to be food distributions, free food distributions, light, gas, water assistance for people who are really hurting, that they'll help. I can read that? You want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm
letting you take over. Okay. Let's go. Tracy's dead, right?
Go. Let's go, Tracy.
It's gone.
Oh, your Jason, your things keep getting out.
He probably is editing it or something.
Let's go, Tracy. We can. We don't even need to pay rent out there. Nada.
We just gotta. We'll just vámonos.
We just gotta grow our own land and grow our own food. Land is paid for. We all have our stuff. We have a heating and cooling guy there, a plumber. We have it all.
Showers.
Get solar. We have showers.
We're good.
Just get a little bit more solar and we're good, man. We can live out there forever.
Goody.
All we got to worry about out there is catching our food, which you guys would do.
Exactly. I don't know if I could eat deer meat. Oh my! If I was starving, I probably would.
We would eat it. We could put spices on it.
Yeah. I'll just close my eyes and pretend it's a ribeye. Just kidding.
I see bunnies running around. Okay, here's one. Let's see. Okay, Zena put, from different countries, not just certain nationality, the Democratic Party wants to help the illegal parties and give them supplemental income that we as a country don't even have to give to give. Hold on.
The people who
I'm
are the
lost.
residents.
That don't have the bill. Why they don't sign it? Yes, because I feel bad for some people. Wait, there we go. Democratic Party wants to help the illegal parties to give them supplemental income that we are, as a country, don't even have to give to the people who are residents. The political party don't agree with the bill. That's why they didn't sign it. Yes, I feel bad for some people who are legally here. But for the ones who come the right way, work their asses off, the world is becoming so corrupt. And Sandra put, I heard they're helping furloughed workers with proof. And Trace put, let's go, let's go. Come
I
on, girl, you
know,
can quit your
yeah.
job. Let's go. I'm down. We've told these guys.
Exactly.
But Sandra, they are helping. Is what they're doing is I don't know, like what they're doing with their housing, like I don't know if the banks are going to wait for them to pay their mortgages, but I know they're doing I can't remember what it's called. A deferment. They're going to defer the payments for their light, gas, and water. But once you start getting paid, you're supposed to get paid back for what you missed. Is what I'm understanding. Whatever you're not getting now. So I'm wondering if they're going to do that with the supplemental income, the food stamps. But I think if people have little kids, they should be, and elderly should be the first to get the food stamps.
Exactly.
In a place like this, I think they should have first priority more than single people that are living on the street. Because let me tell you, I've had family that's done it. And Zena she knows. And we want them to come home, but they won't because there's not drugs there. There's not alcohol there. There's not. And Sandra put, yes, they have to provide proof being furloughed for P&M and gas.
Yes, to help them. But what if their gas or their lights all expensive? Can you imagine having to pay all that
and
back?
Jason put, what is the definition of illegal for me? For you to explain to me, to Zena. I think she means like someone who don't have legal papers to be here. Because if we go to Canada, did you know if we go to Canada, you only have so long to be there before you become a citizen there, or you have to leave?
You have to have a passport.
No, not even just a passport. You only can visit for so long, and then you got to go. Unless you do all your, I'm sure you got to read, write in their language.
My dad went to Niagara Falls.
Think about it.
It's in Canada, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm sure he didn't try to live there.
Oh, to live there.
To live there, not to
okay.
visit.
Oh, okay.
To live there.
How many countries in the world have free acceptance in there?
I don't think any but us.
Exactly.
Someone from another country who doesn't come to United States legally. And if you're not if you are illegal and you know how to read and write Spanish, there are lawyers that do it for you pro bono, which means free.
Exactly.
There are a lot of places that'll help you become a citizen of the United States.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was a lot easier. You could marry somebody and then right away.
That sucks though, to get married just to become into the United States, that's
but I mean, but I've known people from Mexico that came illegally.
You still know people from Mexico too?
Heck yeah, girl. And my
you
family.
Remind me of my nephew.
I know
he knows everybody.
But they had to do it the right way. They had to learn to read and write in our language.
Yeah.
Because if you go to Mexico, because I have family that goes there and back. I've never been. But you have to know their language. They're not going to tell you press 1 for help. You have to know what they're saying or you're screwed.
Yeah. You have to know how to speak their language for sure.
And being a citizen, I would think you would want to learn that. So that way you could get along, get good jobs. Like Jason replied to somebody.
Same, laughing my ass off. Zena put.
Same what? Sorry, I lost you, Zena.
But
yeah. Oh, yeah. I think she's saying same. She knows all the people I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we live it.
Yes. That's funny.
When you're from a big family, girl, you see it all.
Yeah. I don't know. I do think that people should come in here legally, because if we didn't go into their country
that's what
legally,
I'm saying.
We'd be screwed, blued, and tattooed.
You can only visit there for so long. I don't know how long. So
what do they do to you? Do they
deport you back?
Oh, okay.
They deport you back.
But yeah, if you want to be in,
And Zena put knowing people from everywhere. Yep.
yeah, if you want to, be in the United States, do it legally. I know some people
Yeah.
can't afford it and stuff like
But
that,
there's
but
places that'll help you do it for free. You just got to look.
oh, Tracy put,
Well, wait, Jason put, in my world, nobody's illegal. This planet do not belong to us. We are aliens here. You're right. You're right.
mhm,
But hey, Nunes, but if I'm from here, I was born here, and I go to Mexico,
mhm,
I'm going to learn how to do things
yeah,
their way because they don't do things our way here,
yep,
there that we do here. I
and then
want to be able to do what they're able
yeah,
to do. I want to be able to work freely and not have to worry about, having
yep.
to get assistance and,
Yeah.
some
Tracy put, I mean, come on, just like the Chinese people, they give them all of our money to start their little nail business and everything, right? And they probably talk shit about us too.
and Zena put, Jason, I can agree with that totally. But unfortunately, that's not how it works. And it's true.
Hmm.
We don't make the rules. We just go by them.
We have to. We have no choice. It's
Like
out of
when
our
I
hands.
work security, I'm telling people you can't sit
Yeah.
there. Oh, it's not your place. It's not, but it's my job to make sure you're not
Yeah.
sitting here.
Yep.
It's their
Exactly.
rules, but I'm
And
just
you have,
enforcing them.
yeah, I'm just the middleman,
Right, right.
I'm just the
We are all
middleman. And
coming. Anakuka is coming again. You mean God? I don't understand what that is. If you
probably.
could tell me in my language, I don't know what that is. If it's God, I God. I don't know what ANNUNAKI is. Do you, McBabe? Anakaki? Anakalki? I don't know the definition of that.
Yeah.
If you could give that to me, I'd appreciate Jason because I like to learn. Like I like to learn about different
Hmm.
religions, different places. Like, do I like to visit them all? No.
Yeah. Like
But I like to learn about. I like to hear about it.
yeah, if I had an opportunity, like somebody said, "Hey, I want to take you and let's go to Japan," I wouldn't go to
Hell
Japan
no.
or overseas like that.
Hell no.
Hell no, I don't
Uh-uh.
care. I wouldn't do it for
Nope.
nothing.
I wouldn't go
Even if I
live.
had the
I
money to
wouldn't
go
go
do
live in
it.
Mexico. Why?
Mm-mm.
Because I'm not a citizen there.
Yeah.
I want to be where I was born.
Yep.
If people are so proud of their, how do you say it?
Nationality, race.
Yeah, people are so proud of the race, and
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know what that means. Can you give me a definition of what that means?
Yeah, that.
The NNUNKI. Jason, we don't know what that is. If you could
Whoa.
give
Teach
us a
me, Zena,
definition.
because I don't even
And Zena
really know
put,
about
I'm
it.
so into this stuff, I could get into politics all day. You know what? You're Nino too. And
That's
you're,
why I haven't said much.
I just,
I'm sitting here listening. I'm letting Elaine do all the talking here
well,
because she
because,
watches it more than I do.
and I live it. I have a family of
Yeah.
a lot of different nationalities. And I've seen people come illegal, but they've made themselves legal. They've gone through the right ways, through the courts,
Yeah.
learn to read. It's not, I mean, if you want to be here, then if you want to be American, then do American things.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to go to Mexico, I'm going to go do the Mexico things.
Yeah.
I see people
exactly.
flying our flag upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what kind of American are you? Yes, we're in distress, but you never, ever come and disrespect our flag. I don't care where you're from. If you're flying your flag from where you're at, then why aren't you there? If you're so proud of where you come from, I don't understand. Why are you here? Like, what's her name? She's a comedian and an actress. She said, if Trump wins, I'm out of here. And she did. She became a Canadian.
Dang.
She went to Canada and she became, what's her name? She became a citizen of Canada because she said, as long as Trump is there, I won't be there. And
Yeah.
Jason put aliens. Oh, okay. Aliens. Yeah. We all have our own beliefs. I believe Jesus is coming soon. You believe aliens are coming soon. Do I believe in aliens? I'm sure.
I do.
I'm sure there's different things all over. But would I want them to come and live with us? No. I'm sure they will, though. And I have family from Mexico. That's why I'm into politics and I have a disabled child. So I got to keep up with all the bills and rights. And you know what, Zena? You don't even get, I shouldn't be putting your business out there, but you could easily be messing with the system and getting money for him, and you still don't. You work your butt off. So not everybody relies on assistance, you know? So we got to get that cleared too, because she does have a disabled child. And we do have family from Mexico.
Yeah.
And, you know, I lived South Broadway area, and it's a lot of Mexican people that live there. So I had a lot of friends that, you know, I was real close to this one lady. Like I told you, she worked her butt off. And she was pissed because her husband was here illegally, getting in trouble. And she was happy when he got deported.
Yeah.
She's like, now I could live a real life, you know? And if you're here committing crimes, you shouldn't be here. I'm sorry. Call me wrong, hate me. But if I'm over there in Mexico, I've had family locked up in Mexico, and they don't give two shits about your life.
That's crazy.
They will rape you, they will hurt you, and they don't care. At least our prisons here that I know of haven't done that yet to people. Do I believe in putting people in cages without their or separating families? Hell no. I don't believe in that either. I don't believe in none of that. I just feel like if you want to come, just come. I mean, do the right thing.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go be a Canadian, I'm going to go all the way. I'm not going to go sneak in.
You're not going to
go all the way.
You know, you're just going to be like.
And you'll get this. We know a Canadian person too. Do you remember Mo? Zena? She was she had a wife in Canada, and her wife worked in Canada. They threw her out. So she lived with my niece for a long time, trying to get her citizenship to go back. And Zena put, I'm able to work. I'd rather leave the assistant to somebody who really needs it. You know what? You're good.
Yeah.
And Debbie agreed with, hey, Deb, glad you're on. Debbie agreed with Tracy. They sure do, Tracy. And it's true. I mean, you know, we do need to start building here in the United States so we can make money too. China's not stupid. They make all the stuff. Everything we buy is made in China.
Yep.
Look in your house.
Yeah, Jason, but I was going to tell you that you talk about illegals, and you said you have family in Mexico, and your last name is Salazar. Doesn't make any sense.
Santianes.
I think she's talking to Ash.
Oh. It does make sense because Zena's my family too. And we do have.
Hey,
Deb. Jason, we do have family from Mexico, but they've done it the right way. They've gone through the courts. They've got their citizenship, you know, and has it been easy? No, it hasn't been easy for them.
It takes time.
It takes time and patience, and it's hard. And, you know, we have family that we've had to send back to Mexico that weren't from here with toes that were cut off, toes that are infected. They live in horrible, horrible places. There are a lot of people.
And Zena put, yes, but the family I have in Mexico stays there, and the others have came legally.
Exactly.
And that's the way it should be. That way you don't have to be
Jason,
always looking behind your back.
Zena's my niece, so we share the same family, so I can answer some of those questions too. Because we do have family that's from there, but they've done it the right way. Has it taken time? Of course it's taken time.
Everything takes time.
Nothing happens overnight. I was just reading a book today. And like it says, you know, hatred didn't happen overnight. It's something that happened that's been going on secretly. And then boom, they do.
Hatred's been going on since the biblical, since even before Christ, hatred's been there when it was kings and, you know.
If you know the Bible and you read it, it was very, how do I say it? It was very.
Zena put also Salazar is a Spaniard last name.
Correct.
Yes, it is.
Coming from Spain. But if we want to be honest, we're all illegal because Indians had the land first.
Yeah.
If you want to be totally honest, we stole land from them, to be honest. So
I mean, we could even have some Indian in us. We don't, you know, I think I have some.
Yeah. Just kidding.
Yeah, Indian? Oh. Oh my gosh. I'm not dirty mind thinking right now. Now you got me all
I have a little
distressed.
Indian boy. He's not little no more.
Híjole. Now you got me all in distress.
Yeah, I have her all in distress.
Yeah. See, my last
But
name is Spaniard
I'm not
too.
against people being here illegally. I'm not against that. But if you're committing crimes,
Yeah.
or you're selling
I don't care who's
drugs, if you're American, if you should be
here.
locked
Yeah.
up if you're doing stuff like that.
It's all about choices,
With our
how you live your life.
With our fentanyl crisis, I don't care who gets assistance. I'm not the judge. I'm not God. I don't care. But I say that even Americans, if you're doing wrong, you don't belong out on the streets. You belong in jails.
You
do. You want to act like an animal, you get treated like one. And Jason put, I got illegal family too, because they came here illegally somehow. Our parents came here to New Mexico from Mexico 50 and 100 years ago, and they have papers, so no parents, they were illegal
So
too.
your parents are illegal too. See, and that probably was awful for them too, because of course everybody wants to come to make a better life, but can you imagine how
And Jason put yes.
stressed
But
they were?
let me tell you,
watching their back. That has to be
you
scary
can't be
for
comfortable.
them too.
But I just found out after my mom passed away. Well, my dad. It's my dad's family. So Danielle, if you watch us, this is our family. My grandma Jupo, her parents came straight from Mexico here, so they were illegal.
Yeah,
and but back
you could
then,
probably do it back then.
But back then, back then nobody cared. And my grandma, I don't know if she was born here or she was born in Mexico, but she knew nothing but Spanish and we knew nothing but English. I picked up Spanish here and there, like I could do like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But back in the day, that's how it was a lot of times. But now, crime has gotten so bad that it's awful that we have to pick and choose. Like, I just think anybody, if you're out doing males, then you got to go.
Yeah.
Any of you, I think they send them all to war.
Yeah.
These prisoners that want to be killing people out in the street,
they should be out
send them out to war. But you know why they don't? Because they'll kill each other.
Yeah.
And Jason put, my Italian grandfather, he was an illegal. A lot of our grandparents were, a lot.
Yeah.
But back then it wasn't as hard now. Like when I was little, we didn't have to wear seatbelts. I remember when my mom and dad said, now we got to start buying insurance, because we didn't have to buy insurance back in the day.
Yeah. My friend, one of my friends, she was married. Well, she's married to this one man. And when he came here, he came illegal from Cuba, and they got lost at sea. So it was him and a girl, and they were at sea for 3 days, no food, water, the sun just beating on them and everything. But they made it here. But then, of course, they got their citizenship and all that stuff. But can you imagine being in the sea on an inner tube for 3 days? I can't. And now,
Zena put, back then the law wasn't enforced how it is now.
Exactly.
You're right. And Jason put, everyone is illegal. Or great grandfathers came here from other countries. You're right. That's what I just said. You're right, because I'm not saying who belongs here and who don't. I ain't nobody's judge.
Exactly. I don't care if illegals are here.
And like you said, define illegal, someone who's not an American, who don't have their papers to be here. And excuse me, sorry, I know I'm all. It's because
because everybody deserves a chance. It's just
do it the right way. But if you're here doing bad things, then you don't belong here.
They're so more focused on illegals now because of like the terrorism, like 9/11 and all that stuff, that now they're just making it harder because we don't want to let the bad people in, even though the United States of America, we're all citizens of America, and we're against each other.
So if I went, Jason, answer me this, riddle me this.
Give her a good riddle.
Your great grandfather was Italian. If I went to Italy and I was there killing people or selling drugs and causing a lot of trouble, would they keep me there? Or would they want to send me back to where I came from? I'm just curious what you think, because I know that's a touchy subject for you. And it is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It is for me because I have family too. But like I said,
The Italian mob would probably make you disappear.
well, I want to hear what Jason says because, I want you to know that it's not just here in America, it's everywhere. If I went to Mexico and I did the same thing, you go visit Mexico, a lot of times the cartel over there is going to shoot you and put you in.
Yeah.
There's Americans that they don't even like you there.
But McBabe was just, throwing a remark out there,
right.
even though it's for Jason. He's just throwing out his remark of
Zena
what he
put,
thinks.
Keep you in there, the prison. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And people are so upset that we do it here, but what's the difference between here and there? Because we've always had our borders open.
Always, always.
And
it's because the United
Daphne
States.
Love said, now with terrorism, we're training people how to kill us.
Yes.
I mean, they all come here to learn how to fly the plane, how to,
and then to kill a amount of.
But even our own people
citizens.
are doing it. Our own people are doing
that's
it.
why I'm saying, like, we're so worried about illegals coming in. We should be worried about us that live here,
legally.
We
Born
need to.
here.
We're fighting against each other over freaking politics. They don't give a fuck about us.
Zena put, United States would send them back, but other countries would keep us there in prison. You're right.
Exactly.
Because again, it's happened to our family.
And that's where it all.
And she was there illegal.
And that's just messed up, because I mean, there are some illegals that come in that are true, honest, and just want to try their best. And then you get the bad ones. But, we should follow the laws like everybody else does, in Russia, China, wherever. You cannot get anywhere into those places without having some type of passport or something, So we need to be that way too. We make it too easy for people.
Jason put, he answered my question.
Oh, okay, good.
Actually, the Italian government has a program for criminals. The European regime no believe in deporting people because they took so many refugees from Israel and World War II. But where would they keep you then? They would just let you, they wouldn't deport you back, so they'll just keep you in their prison because they're not going to let you, or their mafias are going to get you because they're not going to let you run around and do whatever you want there. There's no way.
Yes.
And Zena put my point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is a hard subject, guys, and we're not on any side. Neither one of us are politicians.
We love all of you. I'm not.
Neither one of us are politicians.
We're just like,
I'm just getting point of views and giving my point of view.
Yes,
and
this is all it is.
And I have family and friends from all over the place. All over.
That's one thing. We don't judge anybody. I don't care what color you are, race you are, anything like that.
I have such a mixed family. It's not even funny.
Me too.
We're mutts.
Like me too. My grandson's, half African American. I love everybody. That's just, you're good to me, I'm good to you. Even if people are bad, not bad like killing and stuff, but some people have bad days and, you get it. But then you got these freaking killers out there that are just.
Or selling drugs here, bringing them.
There's always a fatality or something going on
Zena
here.
put, I'm open to conversation, debates, laugh out loud.
Yeah.
And Jason put, they got lots of work programs. Okay, but if you're doing bad out there and you're killing the Italian people and you're robbing them and you're doing all that stuff, they're not going to offer you work. They're going to put your ass in jail.
Yeah.
I don't care who says what. They're going to put your ass in jail.
Yeah.
I think that would be like in any country.
And Jason put, in Italy, they make you clean the streets for years if you commit a crime in front of thousands of people every day. Think about it. Would that work here?
No. They'd escape. They'd run.
Will that work here?
It wouldn't.
We're not well obeyed here in the United States. Well, in Albuquerque, I don't know all over. I can't say for everywhere else. But I have asked people like, I go to this one Herbalife shop and I talk to all kinds of people. There was these kids here. Well, they weren't kids, but kids to me.
Yeah.
From Washington. And I told him, what made you visit Albuquerque? Like, it's crazy. And then I talked to another guy that was from Seattle, Yvonne. And he says where he lives, there's not that much crime, but it's a small place, and of course they know all their cops. They know all their.
But then again, New Mexico's it's beautiful.
Jason put,
it's
so
just
you
bad.
actually turning criminals into hardworking people, something that we don't have in America. Because, Jason, listen to me. They don't listen to the cops here. They run from them because why? They have something to hide. If you have nothing to hide and you're not doing wrong, they're not going to do nothing. They're killing kids, selling drugs, bringing them. That's
trafficking them.
We just had a trafficking thing here in Albuquerque.
It's not good. Other countries are probably they stand ground on their stuff.
And Jason put, actually, it's not a lot of crime in Italy because the mafia understand. Of course, they'll take you out. They won't even put you in jail. They'll take you out.
Well, the Italians are based off of respect. That's the biggest thing when it comes to an Italian.
That we're missing here.
Yeah.
So the moment that you're disrespectful is the moment that you're going against them. And, anything could happen.
But again, they have their own gangs there, the mafiosos.
Yeah.
Like here, we have these petty little gangs.
Yeah, not like the Italians. They're big time. Over here, they're just,
And he put...
Well, that's because they're about teaching.
Yeah.
They're about, controlling the environment, their community, making sure they're safe, making sure they're there for them, making sure they're all eating, their farms are being taken care of. This is what they do. And people that come from the outside in and don't respect that are immediately rejected.
And Zena put, Jason, that's because they don't have a choice or else they'd be in prison or murdered because they have their own. Did I say hi, Serena?
Yes. Hi, Serena.
They have their own mafiosos that they'll take you out. We can't do that here because then it's a crime. They can do it there, but we can't do it here. But we have to welcome everybody in to do whatever they want. It's like going to a daycare, putting all the kids in one room and leave the teacher leaving the room and the kids do whatever they want. What's going to happen with that?
Yep. Or then they arrest you here and then they let you out the next day or, hours later.
Jason put, my grandfather, he was Sicily and he never played around. Very tough guy. Exactly.
I believe it.
But it's not our grandfather's days no more. Now it's different. Now we have these little punks, and I call them punks because they're in gangs.
Yep.
They want to run around with guns and be shooting at everybody. What happened to fighting with your hands? What happened to being a tough guy or girl and getting out of your car and fighting like a man or a woman?
Yeah.
No, now they're stabbing, they're shooting.
Or like the Spirits, how that security guard killed that person who was stealing.
I'll tell you what, we ran a security company and we were very picky of who held the gun.
I mean, you can't just shoot somebody that's stealing. That's not how it works.
Debbie put, I lived in Italy for 3 years in the Carbarelli. How do you say that? Carbonelli? Sit in the tanks all over the city. You don't dare mess with them, of course. And they take care of business, right?
Oh, yeah.
But if we do it here, we're racist.
Yep.
If we do it here, we're racist because of your color, because of your
culture,
whatever you believe in. Like people are afraid to even say what religion they are or where they reside, in anything because people are too quick to judge.
And Jason put, I think we need more groups like the mafia in America.
No way. That can stay over there. We have enough killings in our street. That we need more mafiosos. Yeah. No, we're good.
I still keep my grandfather's tradition. Respect is his number one.
That's
Absolutely.
Right. That's right. Respect.
Yep. That's what I like about you, Jason. You're
But to me, I'm going to say it again.
Yeah.
Words are words, but I see your actions.
Yeah. Exactly.
To get respect, you got to give it. And even if someone else don't respect you, it's not an eye for an eye. I know the Bible says that. Yeah. But it's not an eye for an eye. You turn the other cheek and be the better person.
Other countries actually enforce the laws and have consequences. Yeah. See, that's what we need.
We don't here. We have a revolving door. The security guard who just murdered,
and he got
I'm not going to say it, murdered for $90. Yes. It wasn't even his.
And isn't that against
is
security
out.
policy?
Oh
Store
yeah.
policy?
You know what level 3 is for? The only way you can use your firearm, and I know this, is of course I know everything.
Yeah,
Google
you do.
here.
No,
Is
because you worked it.
is if you're defending yourself in self-defense
Yes.
or somebody else.
Yes.
Not businesses, not money for other businesses, none of that.
Not
You
the
will go to
materialistic
jail.
stuff.
You will go to jail. That's against the law. That's why we were very careful on who carried a gun on our time.
And then he had other violations, that guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you have
he
to
was
be
a
careful.
bully. He was a bully.
And he thought, oh, you know, and it doesn't work that way.
You know, a lot of cops are bullies because they wear a badge. They think they're, you know, I went to Social Security office with my daughter, and I had my circle with me.
So we went from the closings of the government shutdown to this.
Well,
so
because we're talking about crime.
Yeah. Well, because it's where
it goes together.
Conversing. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
So I had my little circle with me, right? So we get there. Do you have any explosives? Do you have any bomb? Nope. Nope. So he gets my purse. He opens my circle, looks in it, closes it.
What?
Yeah.
I would have been out. Don't touch me.
Wait. So I put my purse, it's going through, and I start to walk through. He goes, I didn't tell you could go through. And I looked at him and I go, excuse me? I didn't tell you could walk through. I go, oh, okay, so we're doing that. And I started laughing because I've been someone's boss in his authority level.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you're a dumbass. And my daughter's like, he was a good looking man till he opened his mouth. So I went back to pay for parking because it's all confusing there. And when I came back, he was like, oh, how do you like that circle? Trying to be all nice because I embarrassed him in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because people think because you're a security guard or a cop, you're better than anybody else. You're not. And Zena put, we don't because the country makes money off poverty. And Debbie put, yes, they do. We are a joke.
We are. We're an embarrassment, you guys.
And now she put, it's all related though. Laugh out loud. It is. Everything's all related because we're talking about crime. You know, even our American people do it. But again, if you vote the right way this year, things could change. We won't have that revolving door, hopefully. Crime will go down.
You know,
we need someone who's strict with business and is going to keep with their business. And, you know, you got to watch out. I don't know if you have kids or not, Jason, but I have kids. And one of my kids is out in the streets every day trying to protect everybody else.
Yep.
And he puts his life on the line every day.
Thank you for all the hearts too, you guys.
Every day for people that don't even care. That'll flip him off because he's wearing a security uniform.
Don't go left.
He's not a security guard, but I mean, he's not a cop, but I mean, they should have the same respect. I never liked to be a mean security guard. And you're right, Jason, you did work for me. And he was one of the nicest security guards we had. We never had an issue with him about talking to other people.
Yeah.
But when you're in the line of any kind of job or any kind of anything, military, you got to be careful what you do in your private time. Because that'll come and kick you in the butt sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter works at a school. She has lots of opinions, but she can't voice it on Facebook because she could lose her job over that. Yeah.
Zena put, don't become a liberal. They're only about violence. Vote the right way. LOL. I don't even vote. To
everybody, I do. That's my right as an American, and I will vote till the day I die because it's my freedom of speech. And if I don't like the way things are going and I just sit down and complain about it and don't vote, then who am I to complain?
Yeah. Right? I don't complain. So
no, I'm just saying.
I'm me, you're you.
Right.
Period.
If I don't like things that are going on and I just sit back, I'm talking about me, not you.
Yeah.
If I sit back.
I'm talking about me and not you.
Well, I'm telling you, if I sit back and I don't vote, but I'm sitting here saying, no, I don't like the way this is going, all the violence, this is happening, then why should I say anything if I don't want to do it?
And I'm going to say about me is I just live life and that's just the way it is because it doesn't matter which way you turn. It's a fucked up situation, period.
All of it.
So
they're all corrupt.
Mic drop.
Zena put, I'm probably pushing a lot of buttons, but we all have our. You're right,
Yeah,
and nobody should
exactly.
get mad over someone. I don't get offended or
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Zero, not at all, because we're all gonna have our different
Mhm.
opinions about everything.
Exactly. We all have our own opinions.
But if you feel
and
strong about something, you know, people out
Yeah.
there with picket signs, I don't feel that deeply about
Yeah.
it. Well, I'm going to be out with the picket sign, but I will use my exercise to vote
Mhm.
because I believe strongly in having tougher laws, more different laws for
Yeah.
children, because apparently they're not children no more. I always told my kids, you want to do adult things? Well, then you're going to get treated like an adult.
Exactly.
You're not a kid anymore.
Yep.
Jason put, when you're doing your private time, it's got nothing to do with work. To me, that's a communist. It's really not, but like
It is.
my daughter is like works in a school,
Mhm.
so she has to hold up some sort of reputation for that school.
Yeah.
Um some companies don't care.
Yeah.
Some companies let you come in wrinkled and looking horrible with
Mhm.
dog hair all over you and don't even care
Yeah.
what their business looks like. But there's other people that really
Mhm.
do take pride in what they've built
Yeah.
and what they've made and the money they've spent in it and the time they've spent in it.
Mhm.
So
That's why a lot of people got fired from that. And I shouldn't be bringing this up, but that's why a lot of people got fired for that. It was his name Charlie Kirk.
mhm.
And because they were spitting out hatred, and everybody has a right to their own opinion, freedom of speech, like we were talking
Mhm.
about.
Freedom of speech is our First
And,
Amendment.
you have to take what you put on Facebook seriously when it comes to stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like you
There's
said,
people
I
that get
get,
killed over that.
yeah, I get the freedom of speech and everything
Mhm.
like that. But when it comes to stuff like that, you just can't do it the way everybody is now. And, like Zena, you're not pushing any buttons or anything. We're
Teachers
just
lost
all,
their jobs over that
yes,
Charlie Kirk
yes.
thing.
And
Governors, people.
I didn't even know who he was.
I didn't know who he was either
until
until it all happened.
Yeah, until it all happened. I was all, who is this guy? I didn't even know who he was.
And I
That's how much
watched it.
yeah.
And I watched it, and he liked to debate people, and people didn't like that.
Mhm.
Well, I'm a debater. Zena
Yeah.
says she's a debater.
Yeah.
My husband's a debater. We'll
Yeah.
debate all
Big
day.
time.
Big
So's
Babe
Big
is a
Babe.
debater.
Not me. I'm like, whatever.
Jason said, we got to remember one thing: the law applies to everyone. Way into the Trump regime is coming and take over our guns away. That's how communists start. He likes to talk a lot too.
The president of Cuba, for some reason, I don't give a F about it, about what anybody about me. They're not paying my effing bills. I think if you act like that, you are a effing Nazi in my eyes and a piece of
Crap.
Yeah. And Zena put, he was a human being and they didn't like the truth he was speaking.
My thoughts on that is he
Mhm.
was a human being. He had
Yeah.
kids, he had a
I didn't know
family.
him, so
Somebody loved him. Somebody loves everybody.
yeah.
So
But
when
that's the key words right there, the truth he was speaking. He
Jason,
was
I
speaking
won't
the
read.
truth.
I won't read what you put, but people could read it. Jason put a comment, but I can't. I
Mhm.
can't say it because we're on Facebook platform.
Mhm.
You can read it in the comments, but that's
Yeah.
your opinion.
And
I know that not everybody might not like me, and if I got shot and killed, I know it would kill my family.
yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
you,
Exactly.
just like you, Jason, just like you,
Yeah.
Zena, just like you, Debbie, just like you, everybody
Yeah.
watching.
See, I didn't know.
Everybody has somebody they love.
Mhm.
And because you have freedom of speech, doesn't mean you should.
Zena put, Jason, can you explain how he was racist?
Well, I don't want to get into all that because we're not talking about that.
Well, I mean, most people that are racist and they go social about it usually end up in jail or dealing with some type of legal.
Hey, Javier, I'm glad
aspects on it.
you came in. We're talking
And
about.
he didn't go through any of that. So, I mean, I'm not quite sure where that's coming from either.
Yeah.
Javier, we're talking about, well, we were talking about like the tariffs and the closures, the furloughs, the SNAP benefits not being given out, but we got into crime, so it kind of turned into politics.
It turned into politics.
But we were talking about how crime and people are talking about illegals and
I
getting
mean,
money,
yeah.
and it's.
I mean, I would like to know how he was racist too, because I didn't know who he
Ashley put,
was.
sorry, I'm in too deep. It's okay. I mean, we just can't read. Don't get me started. But we can't read everyone we get like that because
Jason
we'll
put,
get taken off.
Yeah, you gotta realize one thing. If you are an activist, you have to be for the people. Do not go left or right.
You're right.
I
And
truly
put
believe
y'all.
you.
But
It's
see,
true.
he was more about having people explain where they're coming from because it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like let's use he's racist for an example. I've watched a lot of his videos, and I mean, I don't see anywhere in there where he's being racist. He's asking people about, certain aspects of race, but he's not being racist.
Right.
There's a definition behind every word. And no definition seems to touch base with that.
Right. I watched a little bit after his passing because I didn't know about him. I watched a little bit, and I really didn't see a lot of race stuff either. I saw a lot of right stuff and not too much left stuff. But I think he wanted to get like these college kids to understand what they were voting for and what they weren't voting for, and it's really important to know why you are voting and why you are voting for that person.
Yeah. Jason put, I followed these guys since he was 15 years old. I don't know about you guys. I do research before I talk about somebody. That's why I'm asking.
That's why we're not talking about him.
Yeah, because we don't know. That's
why we didn't bring him up.
We just brought him up as,
Well,
like
we didn't bring
an
him up.
example.
Somebody else did.
Yeah.
We didn't. That's why we weren't talking about that because we didn't watch him.
Yeah.
We didn't know much about him.
Yeah.
After his passing, I kind of looked at it, but I didn't see no racist stuff. Maybe I haven't watched it all.
Yeah, me neither.
And but he was never racist. That's propaganda, and people mix his words. I think we need to get back to where we were at.
But I mean, you see it with like celebrities, and you see it with people that are in the spotlight. Whenever they're being racist or anything like that, they get attacked. They get attacked for doing such things.
They should.
He didn't get attacked for that. He got attacked because people knew the word. They knew how to say the word, so they just profiled the word.
He was a very smart guy for being so
if
young.
you were to watch the videos and stuff, nowhere does it show that.
Jason put he had been following him since he was 17 years old.
I'm sorry, but I don't wish death on anybody.
Me neither.
I don't care who they are.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody loved him.
Yeah, I don't wish death on.
Just like everybody watching us, you have a family that loves you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And if you got shot for talking about what you believe in, it would hurt them. I'm not going to keep reading about this guy. You guys could go on about it, but I'm not going to be reading it.
But no, yeah. So what do you guys think? Like, do you think the government's going to stay shut for a long period of time? I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on that?
I think so. I think because they can't agree, and they're going to have to come to some sort of agreement because people, like I said, last night on the news, I was watching where people aren't getting paid at like Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, I read about that. And they're just saying to be patient.
They're calling in sick, so we're not going to have
bad.
pilots. We're not going to have anything. We're going to be screwed, all of us. Don't matter what race you are. Don't matter which side you go on.
Yeah,
everyone's screwed.
Exactly.
And Ashley put, if they can't come to an agreement, we will stay in shutdown.
Yeah,
this is our second longest shutdown ever.
Yep.
And it's going to start affecting people starting the beginning of the year. So hopefully, if you were getting assistance and stuff, you bought the right way and you stocked up and you're good for a while.
Yeah.
And Jason put, yes, in the World War III is coming. You're right. I truly believe that.
I think it's,
but I don't think it's going to be other countries. I think it's going to be with each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at us. We're
fighting with each other over politics. Who does that?
You know, like it's
who cheers somebody on that's been killed? Who gets mad because somebody doesn't they don't want to give somebody free food stamps? Like, it's ridiculous.
It's
everybody
sad. It's sad. And I'm like I said, I'm a godly person, and that's one
Me
thing
too.
is I do not wish death on
Me
anybody
neither. Or her or
who's living
nothing.
their life, or if they think one way and the others think the other way, because we really don't. I didn't know him, so I can't really speak for
That me
him.
too.
Yeah, so I don't know what he was.
Jason put, I'm getting a lot of wood together. It's and Ashley put, I mean Zena put, it's not fighting, it's debating.
Yeah.
And Jason put, I'm building a bunker in my house. Maybe I have a chance. You're right. And that's what we just got to prepare, you guys. We got to prepare for the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't,
Yeah.
and we can't stress about it because tomorrow's not here.
Exactly.
We might not be here tomorrow.
Yeah. And
But
that's why I said earlier, live today like it was your last, because you just don't
I'm
know.
gonna love
You
you
just don't know.
like I'm
But
gonna lose you.
this has been a interesting topic. Like
It
I said,
is.
I didn't know too much. That's why Elaine did a lot of the talking, because
Eesh, and my family's all into that.
yeah, so
I have a
this is
left
great,
and I have a right in my house.
I'll
and
say
I'm
a little thing here and a little thing there,
and I'm
but
somewhere in between. And Jason put, I am building a bunker in my maybe
yeah,
he put another one, but it went away.
yeah,
I don't know why your comments do that,
yeah.
Jason.
But and this was all just about opinions, what everybody thought about the
Everyone has their
shutdown,
own.
and everybody. I
I
think
just wish the
you're
best for everybody.
Yeah, I think everybody's amazing. You also, Jason. I think everybody, like you said, has a right to believe what they want to believe. I just think that Americans need to unite with one another, because this back and forth is not making
Crazy.
it better.
Well, I've always told my kids, and again, religion, whatever.
That's okay.
If you live by the 10 Commandments, you should live a decent life.
Yeah.
But my daughter says
morals. It's all about
my daughter
morals.
says if you live by karma's real. So she believes in that. There's people believe in that, and
I believe in human etiquettes.
What's that?
Do right.
Or
you don't need to be told. You should just do
Exactly,
it.
Zena.
Right.
God bless everyone.
You're human. You treat others like you want to be treated. Why do you have to be taught this?
Right.
This should just be
Adults.
common sense,
It's all morals. Yeah.
Like I don't want people to step on my feet. Why am I going to go step on others?
Right.
No,
Treat someone the way you want to be treated.
Exactly.
And that's how I
Stay
am.
in your own lane.
Right.
Yeah.
I try to be the friend I want to have. I try to be the mom I wanted. I try to be the wife that I want as a husband or whatever. I try to be what we're not all perfect.
We're not. We're all humans.
And-
we all make mistakes. You know what I mean? And we'll still make mistakes, probably till the
Oh,
day we die.
thank you, Javier. I just read this. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34.
Yes.
And that I just read that, and I was thinking that.
Yes.
But it's true, and we have that habit of worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, and it might not even happen.
Yes.
Who knows? Tomorrow they might change tomorrow. It might be different.
And you just live for today, and like you said, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We could be here one day and gone right now and be gone tomorrow.
Yep,
like
Jason,
we don't know.
a lot of people lost their jobs over that. A lot of people. It was all over the news, all over the TV. You just, like I said, my daughter works in a school, and you have to maintain a certain, how would you say it, McBabe? A certain,
je ne sais quoi.
Okay, what's that?
What?
You have to, when you're in a business or working for someone, you got to maintain good dignity. You can't put stuff about drinking and smoking weed and killings and murders, and because
well, I mean, you represent a company, you represent,
what they believe in. Yeah.
Do. So it's like if I owned a business and I wanted my business to thrive and become the best, it's not going to get there when you have people like that representing you.
Right. And Jason put, you don't put, we are all human. God can be disguised as any one of us, but so can the devil. Jason put, I don't believe in karma, because when you do good, you never hear nobody telling you, I hope you get good karma. I've heard that. I do. I think and you don't need to hear it from people. I don't. I don't need validation. I used to. I used to want validation from everybody.
Yeah.
But I don't I don't seek that no more.
Yeah.
I seek validation from my God, what I believe in. You know, my little family, my husband, my kids. And I do believe if you do good, good will always come back. That's one thing about me and my husband is we're very blessed because we've done things that we don't boast about, but it always comes back to us
Yes.
in
Yep.
abundance. Always comes
I
back
tell John
in
about that
abundance.
all the time, because he's like, you're always so nice and, shalalalala. And I'm like, because that's just who I am. But I always get blessed back in return. And I'm not talking about money or anything like that.
Mhm.
But I'm
It's
just
not.
thankful
It's the way you
for,
live. You're
yes,
blessed
I'm
in a
very
lot of
blessed,
ways, and so am I.
And I don't have all the money in the world, but we're surviving. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
Jason, it's not about doing something under the company's name. It's you're representing them. If you had a company, Jason, and maybe you should start your own company. And people could put whatever they want on Facebook, and people will judge you by that. They will. If it
Well,
gets in the wrong hands, they will judge you by that.
It's kind of like this, right? Let's say if I owned McDonald's,
Mhm.
all right, and I hired Joe Blow over there to work at one of my stores, and he's wearing one of the McDonald's shirts that I gave him to wear when he's working, and he's wearing such shirt outside of work when he clocks out,
Mhm.
and he wants to go and shoot up a Walmart or something.
And
now I'm going to have 100 million people that are going to see this on YouTube, and they're going to see him wearing my McDonald's shirt. And now they're all going to attack all my stores because of this guy wanted to go do something heinous and, just you shouldn't do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now all my stores are going to get attacked.
And not everything needs to be put on social media.
Exactly.
I mean,
well, it's going to. I mean, you see police officers.
Yeah. And they get fired for that.
Well, no, they don't. It's on YouTube all the time. The lapel cameras of them arresting people and things going down, it's all over YouTube. Come on, even those get on YouTube.
Right. But
everything that gets recorded ends up
and there's
out
cameras
into
everywhere.
Society.
And not just that, like there's cops that have sent each other text messages that got leaked. And they did lose their jobs because they were saying, "Oh, we picked up another dead body, just another one."
This is getting back to this person is representing my business and
exactly.
wants to do something
That's what I'm trying to
crazy
get.
and
Yes.
ridiculous. My business is now going to get attacked for this person's actions.
And
not
Jason,
this person getting attacked for their actions. My business and my employees at my business are going to get attacked because of what this person did
or said. Because if you don't, if a company starts to lose money, then they can't have you. They can't afford you. Their business will close down.
Well, no, like how Jason just said, I never wear nobody's shirts. I don't want it. Okay, you might not, but we're talking about 100 billion people out there, like
they know where you work.
Yes, like it might not be you, it might not be me, it might not be any of us that are watching or anything, but there's people out there that do it.
There's cameras,
so like if you
everywhere.
were to do something on Facebook or say something on Facebook which shows me your character outside of work, that kind of makes me worried about what are you going to do when you're at work?
Yep.
Now you're a liability to my insurance, my company, my employees, the safety, there's all kinds of things that can be looked at because now you showed a different side of your
person.
Exactly. So it's like there you go. You got to be careful what you say or do outside of work because it still represents you. If an owner, a manager, a supervisor goes and sees this, now they're worried.
Yeah.
And if you read correctly, when you get hired places, if you read everything, there's a lot of things that say your social media does matter.
Yeah.
My daughter works at a school again. She can't be out there partying, smoking weed, doing gang signs because who wants their kid watched by that? People research it. Yeah.
I mean, you even have to sign in some big companies. You even have to sign a paper stating, because they look at your Facebook and everything.
Ours did.
You have to.
And I said, if you don't read the small print, then you're screwed, man. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
and you're right. Misery does love company. It does. So don't entertain it. I won't entertain it. No way. It's the energy. And sometimes by firing people, that's how you do business down the hill, because people get to know, how you are, and that's true.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
one person could bring down a multi-billion-dollar company.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Jason put putting people's business on social media and letting millions of people know that the owner of the company is a blank. There are laws against that. We do have freedom of speech, but there are
Mm-hmm.
laws. You got to watch your laws. You got to know your laws here, because there are laws against that.
So I just have a question, and it's not like meaning hatred, but
We weren't talking about, hold on, Jason, we weren't talking about you wearing anybody's shirt. He was just using that as an example.
Yeah, no, that was just an example of
And he said that
representing
before.
a company. So if you were to do something outside of a company that makes, the managers, the supervisors, the owners a little more worried about having you represent them.
Well,
or it could be, anybody, that shows any different signs of, mental illness or something, then you kind of want to get them help. You kind of want to make sure they're okay, because nonetheless, at the end of the day, you're representing that company.
Yeah. But what I'm curious is, okay, because I'm hearing a lot of Nazis here. What is that? Is that like,
yeah, what's a Nazi?
I mean, are you talking about white people or people in general? I'm curious.
I think the conversation went a little left, which is right, but that's what we're here for. We're here to talk.
We're here to people became so crystal these days. Misery loves company. Oh, is that what that means?
Wait. There's more. To me, that's disgusting. To me, that's personal now, because I'm telling you to run your life. I'm not nobody to judge you, Jason put.
Yeah, exactly.
Then he put, I am no one to judge. You can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
They call themselves real patriots. Taking away freedom of speech, it's disgusting. They using that as an excuse, but they're racist and disgusting. And I don't care about anymore about people that what they think or what they do. People become crystal clear these days. Misery loves company. And you're right. But I know for our company, when we ran it, we did have a few people get on what's that? TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And during work hours, we're doing TikToks, they got fired. They got fired.
Yeah.
When you're, even if you're not doing, like I'm trying to tell you, it's not you I'm talking about. I'm talking about like my daughter. I'm not working, so I can't say me. My husband has a company. If he's out there smoking weed and doing things, what do you think they're going to want to call him? They're going to be like, this guy's a joke.
Yeah.
Like that security guard that killed that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He already had charges pending. He should have been gone. He should have been out. That company was no good. He should have been out. The first time you see something like that, how are they going to trust you to defend somebody?
Say what security he worked at?
Yeah, I don't remember, but we can't say it anyways. I don't remember. And I'm skipping some of the stuff you put, Jason, not because I don't want to say it, because Facebook will take us down. We can't say certain things. Mm-hmm. I just feel like we just, when you're working a job or
it's just hard.
It's hard. It's hard because you got to read the small letters when you're signing everything. Oh, yeah, I want you as a job. I want you as an employer. Read everything, because you're signing saying that social media could affect your job. And that's almost everywhere. Yeah. Even I think somebody told me McDonald's was doing that now.
Doing what? I'm sorry.
Their social media is going to affect their jobs.
Yeah.
Because
people are getting so hateful.
Social media, people get killed over that stuff.
That's why, we like to try and keep it real chill with our podcast, because, we don't like to judge on people. We just want people's opinions and what they think. And I think, it's not personal towards anybody.
Nobody.
I think this is a wonderful topic.
It is. We like to debate.
Yeah, this is a really good topic to talk about. And
Tracy put, he was rude and a lot of people didn't like what he said. I think it's time to end your podcast. No, we're not going to end it because of that, because we like to debate. And Jason put, I know, I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Jason. That's your opinion. But, we all have our own opinions, and we all gotta just know that we all got to play in the same sandbox. We all live here. You know, if you feel like someone's doing you wrong, then don't be there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. If I
Yeah.
felt uncomfortable somewhere, I wouldn't be there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd move on. And that's all we could do is just move on.
But dang, we've been on for a good minute.
This is a good topic.
It
Thank you all
is,
for coming
yeah.
on and talking to us.
You
And
know,
That is what's great about being an American is
Yeah.
that we are allowed to voice our opinion.
we are all allowed to voice it.
Yes.
And I don't care what anyone thinks. You made that comment about 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry.
We didn't see it. We just got it.
They pop up hard. It's weird. In 43 years, nobody ever made me sign nothing like that's
Exactly,
against your
Zena.
freedom of speech. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one. Only people think
Ooh,
like that.
I love that
Well,
phrase. It's yes.
When you worked for us, Jason, you did sign a paper about social media and about talking about our company.
What do you like, McBabe?
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has
Yeah.
one. They all stink.
They're
I
all
said,
things.
yeah.
But honestly, Jason, when you worked for us, you did sign a paper saying that you wouldn't share none of our information of our company, and anything on social media that was bad could affect your job. We had those. We had our pamphlet. And I made sure I didn't hire you, but the people I hired, I made sure I went through everything and explained everything outright to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know other people that work in the medical field and they can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you wonder how
Well,
long
it's like that-
businesses are going to
it's
last
that
like
with my
that.
job. If I talk about anything about what goes on in my job,
You're
I could be
fired.
incriminated.
You
You
could go
know,
to jail.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
whole thing. Is I could get sued and go to jail.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Jason, but I wonder how long that business is going to last like that. Yep, apparently not. And he laughed. That's not why our business closed down. Those are other matters. But dude's on a power trip. That's not why we closed down. It was a lot of other matters that happened within the company. They can't be discussed. There's lawyers involved and other things. Nothing about, not having freedom of speech. No one ever brought that up to us. People understood when we talked to him and told him why they had to be disciplined the way they were. We never had that issue with any of you guys. We had good employees, honestly.
Yeah.
But schools are still open and everybody signs that. Government jobs are still open. Why I think there's this one lady in Roswell. She's some kind of in the government, and she said something about illegals, but in the wrong way, and she was thrown out just like that.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Good night. Have a good night. You too, Tracy.
Love you. Talk to you in a little bit. I would never come close again as a million miles. Hell no, that was a good lesson to me.
Mm-hmm.
See, and
that's how we learn.
Live and learn, Yeah,
that's how we do it. We all live and learn.
A lot of people don't like what other people have to say. That's why feelings get hurt. But oh well, Jason, I know that.
Don't read all of that.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You read. I don't know what what does it say?
I know that he's saying that a person was racist towards him or whatever.
Oh.
And Trace, but not me, you guys.
Yeah. We have to start closing it up because it's already going to be 9.
I know you're not talking about me, Jason. I know we've always been cool. I know.
Oh, I think Jason's great.
He was one of our best workers, honestly.
Yeah.
I love talking. Me and Jason would stand there and talk and debate about all kinds of stuff before he went to work.
And, he has the right to say how he feels, too. So
why not read it? This is a podcast, remember. Because there's certain things we can't say on Facebook or we'll get taken down.
You can see it, though.
You can read it, yeah. We can't. And see, we're representing Facebook. There's some things we just cannot say. Do you know the oldest people that they fired people for freedom of speech? They're getting lawsuits.
Oh, Jason,
your thing keeps going away. I start to read it. You're too fast.
That's too funny.
I saw a little bit where he said they're doing lawsuits. Some have tried, but if you signed a paper saying that you agreed to it at employment, it doesn't happen. I mean, that'd be a waste of money for a lot of people, but And Tracy, it's our platform. You know, you can't say certain things.
Yeah, we're
But
like,
you can read it.
Yeah,
we're not
you
taking
can
them
read
down.
it, you know?
We're not taking them down. You can read it.
Yeah, it's just, you know, we just everybody's different.
Everyone has their own
We all have
opinions,
our own
and
opinions. Like me and Elaine, you know, like
we'll debate all day, and then we'll be
yeah,
happy buying cokes
exactly.
together.
Yeah, you'll see us after and be like, "Girl, just
Were they
kidding."
really talking to each other like that?
No, heck no.
Heck
We
no. We get off
just
and we laugh at each other.
yeah. Um, but you know, these topics, and this was something I never wanted to bring on the podcast.
But it's
was political.
happening. But it's
But
happening.
yes, because
We have
we're
three new
really
comments.
we're really in such a crisis with everything that I just think it needs to be addressed. And
Tracy, but I thought we were talking about SNAP benefits, and Tracy
we
would
were
have said and laugh out loud. We were, but then we
the
started.
conversation. We started conversating with everybody.
They started talking
yeah.
about how it changed. Was they started saying that immigrants were getting
Yeah, so we just
SNAP and
interacted
medical,
with
so
our
it
viewers.
became. Sometimes Facebook will take down my sometimes Facebook will take down your comments.
Are you serious? Because it went down quick.
Yeah, because if it says something that doesn't align again to their
Yeah,
business, they take it
yeah.
down. That's why.
It's called community standards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they do that on all
Yeah, we can't do
platforms.
that. We
Yeah.
can't.
But we know where you're coming
if you
from.
if you go on TikTok, there's a lot of things you can't say.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Huh, Trace?
crazy.
I better go to bed, laugh out loud, Zena. But we're getting off too, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna
This
get
is
off
just such a
too.
good
It was
topic
great.
and
I know
conversation.
I've spent more time in Facebook jail than I
You
could count.
have.
He has, and we're like, oh,
Yes.
he's
I
out
mean,
of jail.
I'll be in Facebook jail. I'll be out for a couple of hours. Boom, back in
Mhm.
Facebook jail.
But again, we're making our own little business, our own podcast, and we want to
Yes.
keep it up. So that's why we can't read them.
Yeah, we
But
just want to keep it.
You
know.
can read them as long as they don't take them. No wonder why we couldn't find them. They take them
Yeah, because
down.
we're like, and I thought it was you, Jason. the
I
whole
know. We
time.
thought it was you taking it down, but I guess I start to read it and Facebook takes it down. So
Yes.
there's just certain standards that some people hold. And like I said, whenever anybody gets a job, read the small print because
Yeah.
there is small print.
Yeah.
But I always, when I was hiring, you remember,
Yeah.
I always made sure everybody knew what they were signing.
Yeah.
And I made sure, good night, y'all. Good night, Zena.
Good night.
I made sure everybody understood what they
Yeah.
were signing. And if they didn't agree with it, then I wouldn't hire them.
Yeah.
I'd say, okay, well, thank you for your time. And it's
Yeah.
not because I was being racist, and not freedom of speech. It's because we're held to standards, certain
Yeah.
standards.
Mostly if you're carrying a gun.
Especially if you're there to protect people and you're saying things,
not go
bad
trigger
things on
happy,
Facebook. Yeah, you can't do that. Like it like defeats the whole purpose of hiring you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If I say on an application, yeah, I've robbed a few places, well, if I'm being honest, if they say, have you ever robbed a place? And I put no, and I have, and then I go rob a place, then I lied and that company looks like crap.
Yeah, it's just too much.
It's the way it goes, sunshines.
Yep. But on that note, everybody,
Whew,
this was
a
great.
big one.
Yes, we appreciate you all.
Thanks, you guys,
We
for
love
interacting
you
with
all.
us.
Yeah, we love
We
you
love
all.
it. Yes, all of you out there.
Yes.
Jason, you're one of our number one
watchers, fans. We love you too.
Or what's that called? Our debaters out there.
Yeah, and we
Zena,
love it.
we
Zena
love it.
too. She's not on, I don't think, anymore.
She'll see it later.
Everybody, Tracy,
we like our debaters. We want you to debate. We want you to say
That
what you think.
Xavier, that was awesome. I even pinned the
Yeah,
comment.
Javier, thank you.
I didn't even Javier. I didn't even know I could pin a comment, and I pinned his comment.
Oh,
because I thought it was great.
Heck yeah.
And this is all just
shooting the
opinions, seeing what everybody thought. We thought we'd try something different, and but nothing personal towards anybody.
We love y'all.
We appreciate all your support. We thank you. I mean, we wouldn't even be doing this if it
without
wasn't for you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we appreciate you all.
Namaste.
And then of course we love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Our best dad. Friday night. Come and check out Double the Dazzle 7 at 6 p.m. Mountain Time on TikTok. We are going to be going live Halloween night if anybody's available. And we also have to do our monthly giveaway.
Halloween night.
Yes. So
Ah,
if you've ordered from us, make sure to tune in because you could be a lucky winner. And once again, TikTok, double the dazzle 7. And also continue to watch Daphne Love and Crazy Lane's podcast, Spilling the Tea, every Monday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. to whatever time. I think we were on for 2 hours tonight.
hey.
Hang out with us, come and chit chat. We love it. We love your conversation. We love your reactions, your remarks, everything.
We hold
Let's
nothing
keep it
against
coming.
nobody. We
Oh,
don't
yeah.
judge. We don't care.
We love you. And
But before that,
then,
you didn't say your dad was our number one fan.
oh,
He's
sorry.
our number one fan.
Yes.
He was always there for us. Watched it every morning with his coffee and his cookie or pie.
Yes. He just loved the podcast,
Yeah.
and
Without him, this wouldn't be possible.
I just wanted you to talk about him tonight.
Without him, this would not even be going or possible.
Yeah.
He pushed us.
He did.
And let's give a shout out to Eric at Desert Sage Heating and Cooling. It's getting cold, guys. Our first freeze is Wednesday night. Get your heater switched over. Close down your air conditioners. Make sure that you have a good tune-up on your refrigerated air. Make sure it's all covered. Make sure that you guys are warm
and toasty.
If it's cold for you, it's cold for your pets. Bring them inside or don't have them.
Always, yes.
If you can't bring them inside, then don't have them.
Treat them like your babies.
That's right. They depend on you.
Babies.
They depend on you.
I don't care if they're 20 feet big, bring them in.
Call Eric at 505-537-0291. Again, Desert Sage Heating and Cooling, 505-537-0291.
And don't forget to turn the page and call Desert Sage, and they will hook you up.
Can I help you? Tell me you know me and you'll get a discount.
Yes,
say I know your wife and you'll get a discount.
Yes, great and honest people.
And my mobile notary, give me a call. If you need anything notarized, give me a call at 505-804-7723. You could come to me or I can go to you. No matter where you're at, give me a call.
That's right.
505-804-7723.
Yes, and we will see you guys Wednesday night at 7 p.m. And we appreciate you all. Have a good day tomorrow. Stay blessed. Stay
Have
safe.
a happy Halloween. It's coming. Oh, no, we'll be here Wednesday.
Yes, that's on
I thought it was Wednesday already.
It
I'm
up.
away.
You're missing it up, girl.
Damn. See how I do that?
Yes, but we love you guys. Thank you for your support, all your energy,
all your love,
your comments. We love you. And
keep coming back. Yes. Keep coming back.
And we know you love our show.
But it's time for us to go.
Stay blessed, everybody.
Bye. Bye.